Hey guys, what's up? It's your friendly neighborhood UberGoose here, back again with another Enter the Gungeon video. Yeah, I think I said prisoner last time, right? So let's go prisoner. I was looking for a boy, specifically a certain sentient lock, and he didn't appear to be here. It does seem this store has been restocked, however, so we could purchase pretty much anything here. Both Heart Locket and Heart Lunchbox, I believe, are just heart containers. I think Box might be from Supply Drop, so I actually don't know what that does. Hot Lead is pretty good, though. So I'll take Hot Lead, and because I don't know what it is, I'll purchase it. And then we'll learn together what it is. But if I had to guess, it would probably be like a spacebar item that puts a box over you, but I've got no clue. No actual idea. So, Prisoner's pretty cool, actually. It's definitely not a character that I'm super used to. Super inaccurate for your primary, I guess, your infinite ammo thing, and a small clip. But firing rate is pretty good, and then reload speed is pretty good, and I think the damage might be very slightly higher than the other classes, other characters, I guess. And then you also have a sawed-off shotgun, which is actually quite good in the early game. Obviously, it'll fall off as you get into it a little bit, but it definitely can get the job done for a while. Alright, I need to, like, re-warm up, though, because last recording session was the other night. I'm recording these pretty separate from each other, so I might have to de-rust a bit in between episodes and hold out for like one big recording session where I can get like a dozen videos done or whatever. But for now, I mean, obviously we're doing pretty alright. I haven't gotten hit yet. And I can't wait, because now that I've said that... Oh yeah, also you have a spacebar, which is Molotov. Very, very powerful for early game situations like that. Any sort of situation where enemies are funneled into one location, Molotov's gonna just obliterate them. It's very, very good for that situation. And there's quite a few of those situations in the early game. Okay, I mean, it's green, so sure. Ooh, this is rocket power bullets? Rocket power! Woogity, woogity, woogity. So these just go faster. I think they also deal slightly more damage. But it definitely makes it a lot easier to kill things from a distance. It's very good for any sort of weapon that falls off over distance in any capacity, whether that be damage or literally they just cease existing after a certain range. Shotguns fall into that category, so there's that. The reason I was shooting was, one, to show what the shotgun looks like, and also because I had ammo, and if I don't take the ammo, the fucking rat will take it, and I ain't giving shit to that rat. He can suck my nards. Maybe I'll give him something, like a little something, right? a little gift at some point. So yeah, this starting weapon is pretty good. I think the best starting weapon is, well, aside from something like, actually, is it Blasphemy or is it Excalibur? Whatever the bullet starts with. Disregarding that one, I would say that the best starter weapon is probably, actually, you know what? Disregarding both of the secret characters. Because the robots is pretty busted. But the Marine definitely has the best, and that's partially due to the fact that the Marine also starts with an item that gives him increased accuracy. So the Marine has a really easy time with the first floor, just with his default weapon. It has a large clip. Again, the accuracy is great because of his item, and then the damage is like pretty much the same as all the others, but just the fact that he has higher accuracy and a higher clip is already good enough to make it pretty solid. So one thing that I gotta say, though, about this game that I think is gonna make this perfect for, you know, however long I end up playing this game on YouTube, I don't need to constantly, you know, talk about and explain my strategic choices, you know? And it's not necessarily that true that I have to do that for Slay the Spire. I just kind of like to do that for Slay the Spire. Any sort of like turn-based strategy game, I would prefer to, you know, articulate rather than just play things and then people are like, why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? Because even when I explain stuff, there's going to be a dozen questions every video. It's just a weapon. Burn to your weapon. I tend to not take these, but there's a couple really good boss killers. I'll see what we get from the boss. If we get a key for free, sure. But if I have to buy the key in the shop just to open that, I'm not so sure. This guy, he's pretty... what's this? Is King Bullet or something? I don't know. I don't remember his name. Bullet King. Yeah. This guy's pretty rough. Unfortunately, this seems to be a fairly consistent first boss to get as the prisoner. And the reason I'm saying that is because... Molotov doesn't do anything to this guy because he's floating. He, in fact, puts his own fire down as well. There it is. So, unfortunately, our item does effectively nothing here. But, as long as I don't fuck this up, it shouldn't be too bad. I am going to blank that. That's the attack that I tend to be, at the very least, concerned about. Also, I realized that I said, oh, it's going to be great that I don't have to, like, just talk about my strategy and shit, and then I go and talk about strategy and shit, but once I get into it, once we're, like, 10 episodes deep, I'll probably just, like, videos will literally just be me, Eye of the Beholster is pretty good. Videos will just be me talking about dumb shit, you know? Fuck this guy, by the way. I'll just be talking about the dumbest shit you can imagine. So I don't really like the amulets. Unless I'm mistaken, they do stuff when you blank, and I'm terrible at using blanks. I mean, I'm buying the key. It pretty much is... The question becomes, am I going to open this chest? Am I going to spend this key and open this chest? And I don't know what the fucking answer is. I am going to actually look for the secret room this time, though. Yeah, alright, I'll open it. I'm kind of glad I did. Even though the weapon's not very good, machine pistol's pretty trash. Actually, I am going to use the machine pistol to check for secret rooms. And hopefully we can actually find one. I mean, I have one blank. I'll be pretty upset if I can't find it. I want to find it. It can be in the starting and ending room, I believe. Maybe it can't be in the starting room. Well, we'll find out. Well, at the very least, we'll find out if it is in the starting room, not whether or not it can be. Alright, so it's not. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. I just want to show what a fucking secret room looks like. Like, maybe they changed the formula to also be like, yeah, and also they're just, you're not even guaranteed one every floor. Because it used to be you were guaranteed one every floor, or it was close to guaranteed. I mean, it felt like every time that I had enough ammo to do this sort of thing, I always found one. So I don't know. They do oftentimes that they're attached to these. Yep, there we go. Bada boom. Attached to the chest rooms. Okay, flare gun's pretty bad as well. But I do have good news about this, despite getting two bad weapons. The good news is, if we find a gun muncher, I'm all for it, dude. I'm ditching both of them. So the question is, am I gonna spend this money on the lodestone amulet? You know what? Fuck it. Blank knockback. Oh, sure. I don't know which amulet is which. Some of them are like very obvious what they are. Some of them are not. I believe the lodestone, in my personal opinion, not very obvious, because I couldn't remember what it did. But now I know, and now I know I'll never take it ever. After this moment, this is the last time that I'll ever have it. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Wait, did it give me 3 when I picked it up, or is it just 1 additional per floor? 1 additional blank per floor? Because there's no way, so if it gave me 1, I would only have 2 right now. So it either gave 3 or 1 extra per floor. Those are the only two options. I don't actually remember which one it is. I think it's one per floor, actually. One extra per floor. In which case, if that's... Woohoo, nice dodge. Okay. If that's the case, then actually a little bit better than I anticipated, right? Than I first believed. All right. Well, I mean, it's got another entrance, and there's rooms over this way. Yeah, I was about to say it's like it's gotta be connected, man. So, God, shit, I need to think of something to talk about is the thing. I was just about, hey, let me just settle in, you know, and talk about some dumb shit that nobody asked about. Oh, that was all me, dude. I'm fucking dumb. Oh, yeah, that was another thing that the prisoner has. When you get hit, you get angry and you deal extra damage for, you know, a temporary moment. What random shit should I talk about? How about let's talk about the I got it. Let's talk about the Russia scandal. Everybody loves politics, right? Let's not though. It's the thing. Instead of politics, let's talk about I don't know. I was trying to think of something that would offend people as equally as anybody sharing any opinion on politics. And it can't quite do it. I mean, they're similar, but like, definitely can't quite get there, you know? Nothing else quite has that kind of power. Which, to be honest, you know what? Fuck it, let's make this political. I think it's stupid that politics are such a... It's not even that they're taboo. Right? The issue is that people aren't willing to hear other people's opinions. You know? That's the situation that we got with politics. And sure, like, maybe some people shouldn't be espousing their political beliefs in certain settings, you know? That's a risk of, I guess, anything, really. I mean, like, I don't go around fucking saying what I think the NBA should change to make basketball more fun. No, I don't fucking care. I don't watch basketball. You know, it doesn't fucking matter to me. And those people kind of exist in politics too, you know? They're the observers who have the hottest takes, right? Nice. Gun Soul. Oh! It's Dark Souls. I remember this thing. Okay, it's literally Dark Souls. So we got a heart container, and when we die, I believe it'll put us on one heart, and then we can recover, you know, our souls, which will get our health back and money and all that sort of stuff. But if we fail to, then we're dead. I don't remember if it's a one-time use or if I can keep doing it if I keep recovering. I don't actually remember. But it is literally Dark Souls. Yeah, I mean, with an attempt to not actually get political, I do think the way people treat politics is pretty hilarious in general. Like, for some people, it's this game, right? It, like, literally a game. And I don't mean that to be like, I don't know, to be like, they're not taking it seriously, it's a game. But, like, it literally is a game. There's people rooting for, you know, their side and shit, you know. And then there's people who just are like, they're so against hearing other people's politics, but they're not afraid to let you know what theirs are, basically. And I would say that probably describes, not most, but a large portion of people. And at that point, it's like, if you're not actually trying to engage, you just want to tell people what you think, like, fuck off. I don't really care if I agree with you or not, right? I don't care what side you're on. Just, you know, if you don't want to engage, if you don't want And we have ammo for basically everything. So. But if you don't actually want to have a conversation, then don't fucking say what you would say in a conversation, you know? So anyway, enough political talk. You know what, I got something else to talk about. Alright, I got it. I'm a genius. I'm so smart at thinking about conversation topics. I want to talk about Magic the Gathering Arena. And I'm not going to talk about it in like an incredibly thick and boring way that actually talks about Magic itself. Alien Engine's great. What I want to talk about is like, what a fucking mess that program is already. I'm going to love it though. Like I'm going to eat that shit up, right? For sure. I mean, I already kind of am. Yeah, the Gorgon. Ugh. Alright, let's try and not get hit. But, like, the part of the thing about Magic the Gathering Arena is it's like, they had this thing called Magic the Gathering Online. And, you know, it's not so good as a game on its own. It does reasonably well as a play Magic the Gathering client. Alright, we're gonna actually use it over the last game. Also, Molotov does not work on this fight. Which you should have seen moments ago. But like, so here's the thing, right? Woo! Nice dodge. Magic the Gathering Arena is like, it should do better than Magic the Gathering Online, right? Like, whoa, you fucking rat fuck! Every time on the stupid fucking Gorgon. God damn it. I'm very pissed. I'm tremendously upset with myself. But yeah, like, the Magic the Gathering Arena should be better than Magic the Gathering Online, right? There's no excuse for it to not be. But it's really not better. Like, I'm sure some people appreciate that it simplifies some stuff, but it also just straight up removes some stuff. If you've never played Magic, by the way, and have no fucking idea what I'm even talking about, Magic the Gathering Arena is Wizards of the Coast, the creators of Magic the Gathering and D&D and such. It's another attempt by them to actually make Magic the Gathering function in the current day and age digitally. And it really is not so good. Oh, I like this gun. Hang on, I'm gonna shut up so you can listen to this. Or wait. Yeah. There you go. And Magic the Gathering Arena, it theoretically should be okay at what I've described. Because what it does, Magic the Gathering Online is basically a program that they built in like 2001 and have slowly and steadily updated it ever so slightly over the decade and a half of its existence. And it's never really gotten that much better. But it is Magic. It has everything about Magic in it. It's just that when you're playing Magic in person with physical cards, you can shortcut. And one of the issues is that Magic the Gathering Online does not allow pretty much any sort of shortcut. It has literal shortcuts, as in you hit a key and a thing happens. But if you're trying to go, holy shit. If you're trying to go with your friend and just be like, hey man, I'm gonna do blah-de-blah, right? And even if you can't functionally do in Magic, do something precisely the way that it's described there, you know, it's totally fine. As long as it, in theory, works out. So, just a straight-up example. If you're playing with your buddy and go, I'm gonna crack 2 fetch lands, I'm gonna get, you know, I'm gonna get a basic swamp, a basic forest, play this card, and then say go. You could just do all of that, right? And your opponent, your friend, can just be like, okay, I'll do this on my turn, and yada yada yada, right? Like, you can just do that. If you're playing Magic the Gathering Online, You gotta crack the first fetch, get the land. Gotta crack the second fetch, get the land. Gotta play the card, yada yada, pass priority, all the stuff. You have to go through all the phases, all that shit, right? You gotta do everything. It's literal Magic the Gathering, right? It's if the game is the most literal possible. Magic the Gathering Arena is built off of the Duels of the Planeswalkers games, more or less. I mean, it's not literally the same engine, I don't think, but and the thing about the Duels of the Planeswalkers games is that it's intentionally made for like a casual audience, so it does shortcut. It allows you to do a lot of shortcuts and stuff like auto tapping, which Magic the Gathering Online does not allow. And that's kind of part of the goal of Magic the Gathering Arena, right? Is to basically be Duels of the Planeswalkers, but for an actual full Magic game. But the UI is upsettingly bad in my opinion. The auto tapping is not very good, but I'm sure they'll work on that, all that sort of stuff. But like the worst part about it is that for no apparent reason, you only use like 1/3 of the visible space, right? Like it's basically, they want to copy Hearthstone. They want Magic, but Hearthstone is basically the way I'll describe it. And you know, Hearthstone worked for Hearthstone. And it works for the thousands of copycats, I guess, that probably made money, you know? I was in a roll and I'm pissed about it because that shouldn't have hit me, but it did anyway. But the issue is that Magic is like an incredibly complex game, and you can't really realistically dumb it down to be like Hearthstone without losing actual gameplay, you know? Wandstone. One of the examples is in Magic the Gathering Arena. There's a phase when you're playing Magic that exists, right? And phases are just how turns are broken down. And that phase is the end of combat step, right? And so here's the thing. That exists in Magic, and you can do things in that phase. And sometimes you want to do things in that phase. You want to know what you can do in that phase in Magic the Gathering Arena? Nothing. It doesn't exist. It just literally doesn't exist in MTGA. Why? For what purpose? To reduce complexity? I mean, sure, but like, let me at least seek it out. Like, yeah, me as a player who has played Magic since like fucking 2001. Like, literally most of my life, I have played Magic. Allow me to do things that are allowed in Magic, please. Give me some options. All right, cool. Now we can stop talking about Magic because nobody gives a shit anyway. I love this game. So I gotta shoot these things. I have finite shots. I have 4 shots, and the amount that I hit will determine the prize I get. So let's shoot right there. Easy peasy, number 1. We'll probably just blap this boy like that. There you go. This guy, is there a straight up angle? There is. It's a little awkward though. Not entirely certain how to get that one. Let's aim for the back one maybe. Although if we're aiming for the back one, so what we want to do is we want to go like lower, I think. No, we want to go higher, right? Wait, how does this... I don't really fully know exactly where we should be here, but I don't know, just fucking let her rip. Alright, it was close enough. Alright, let's fuck it, let's try that guy. Alright. That's fine. 3 out of 4 is still good. Not a mimic. That can be a mimic, by the way. I've had it be a mimic. Oh, shotgun full of hate. There you go. Hate is power. There you go. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm gonna play a shitload of Magic the Gathering. You guys might even get some Magic content. I don't know, it'll depend. The thing that I am slightly interested in when it comes to Magic the Gathering Arena is the idea that I'll be able to... Wait, I didn't open that, right, because I didn't know. It's the idea that I'll be able to actually, like, relatively casually play whenever the fuck I want and without actually spending money. That sounds great. Frozen Heart, I believe. Heart of Ice. So, it's a heart container, and whenever I get hit, it'll shoot out a bunch of little ice particles in like a nova. Alright, so there's the boss. I had a feeling. We can probably start using, like, other weapons. I don't know. Should have been using the sawed-off for, like, a while, I'm sure. Maybe not. Maybe it sucks. I mean, I know it sucks. But, I mean, maybe we can make it work. Woo! That was... Christ. Whew. Nice dodge. Okay. Well, no, we're no longer being chased, so now I'm not too concerned. There we go. Yikes, that was spooky. Alright, yeah, fuck this gun. Let's use the wind-up gun. This one's okay for clearing. Why, hello there. That guy's a shop for sure. He's a shopkeep. 100%. So, the thing about wind-up gun is that as it runs lower on ammo in the current clip, the weaker the gun gets, which is a very unique sort of balancing point. I guess, sure, it's fine. Drop some rocks, just fuck it. So it encourages you, of course, to reload more quickly than mayhaps you are used to. And I like that it's the, what is that even? Is there like a specific name for that? All I know as is like the Jack in the Box tune, right? Where you're winding the crank, and then when it gets to the end, the Jack in the Box pops up. That's all I know it for. I'm sure it has like a more technical name though, right? Like it's got to be an actual musical piece, because every fucking thing is. Sure. Oh, right, there's the other. Okay. So I do want to purchase at least Aki. And I can only afford one currently, which is fine. Let's pop this bad boy open. Hello, sir. Yeah, so this guy... Actually, is the key guy not an... Okay, hang on. Now that I'm thinking about it. Also, this should be a gun. Yeah, blue gun's fine. Trash cannon! Woo! Trash cannon's kind of cool. I believe I can still be poisoned, though. Yeah, so it's pretty dangerous. Probably not going to use it too much. So I'm going to use the shotgun full of hate on this boss, though, as assuming that I can be somewhat close to the boss. Which one is it? Oh, Cannon Balrog, sure. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, we can shotgun full of hate this guy. All right, play it safe. Can he be... Sweet, he can indeed be set on fire. He can be lit ablaze, as the kids say. Indeed, just blaze. Wait, fuck! This video's going up on 420, I think! No, wait. That was last week. My bad. I was close, though. Because this should be going up on Friday. I mean, I don't know why I said right. Yes, it should be going up on Friday. That is correct. And I was thinking like, wait, Friday. 420's on Friday. People love their Mary Joannas. Play it safe. 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 Thank you. Oh, I just wanted the master round. Fuck the blanks. I don't need any more goddamn blanks. If I need a secret room, whatever, man. I don't actually. Is the thing. Mac 10. I don't remember if this is good. It's pretty similar to Machine Pistol. So I don't think it's very good. It's probably more damage, but that's about it. Alright, I will indeed take a key, and I guess we are pretty much Dunyan rings here. Yep. Let us go. I got a lot of fucking health, dude. This might be some of the highest health I've actually ever had playing this game. That's not true. I'm definitely had a run where I got every master round and then some, right? Like, I had to have that at least once, but still, this is absurd. I have effectively 16 hits before I die. Which is, like I said, absurd. You know what? Hang on. Let me... Okay. Okay, I remember this gun now. Now that I've seen its spread and heard the noise. Oh, you rat fuck. Alright, I'm actually pissed about that. Yeah, that ice is still spreading? Oh, because it's freezing the water. Got it. Oh yeah, fuck the Mag 10. I already got enough guns that have trash accuracy. They both have the same ammo. Alright. Hello, sir. Have you met my friend? He's a gun. I don't have any actual witty retort. Like, I don't actually have anything witty to say there. I was gonna be like, say hello to my little friend, and then I was like, yeah, that's really overdone. That's kind of lame. And then I was like, okay, what'll I do instead? I got it. Have you met my friend? He's a gun. Die. And it just didn't. Not only did it not land properly, I definitely didn't stick the dismount, but I don't think it really had potential to begin with, so I just have to I have to apologize because of that joke. So I'm so sorry. What the fuck is that? Fortune's favor, used for luck. Okay. Right, okay. I don't know what that does. Sorry. If that's the most broken item in the entire game, sorry. Because I don't know what it does at the current moment. And as it turns out, the current moment is what I'm using to decide on whether or not I'm going to use something. But hey, if it is the greatest item literally in the history of the video game, I got great news. It's a peace offering to the rat. And in case you're not very familiar with this game, that's mostly a joke, almost entirely a joke, because the rat doesn't give a shit what he takes. He takes. That's it. Okay, all right. Yeah, I think it is that room is the final piece of the bullet. I just haven't had a chance to get flying yet. But maybe there's a way to do it without flying. I don't actually remember it all. Stop. Get out of my hole. Please die. I also think it might be true that on the final windup, you might get like a bonus or something. I don't know. If that's true, then I haven't really noticed yet. What is this one again? Yeah, offer a blood sacrifice, 100%. I believe that gives us curse. We deal more damage, and of course it costs us a heart container. There might even be other stuff. But I mean, given my current heart container situation, fuck it. I got so much health, who cares? Kick it. Like, it genuinely doesn't matter. I would easily pay heart containers for just about anything at this point, you know? Nice one. Idiot. Way to fucking go. Freezing all your friends and shit. Pardon? Oh, there you are. Ah, yeah, okay, it's this room. There's gonna be a bunch more of these. I also don't really know what these are. I guess they're like dead spent casings or something. I don't know. I guess that's what they're supposed to be, but they just look like paper bags to me. Zombie paper bags. But every single possible thing in this game is a reference to a gun or a bullet. So they're probably not zombie paper bags. Whew. That was close. Those shots were really close to hitting me. I'm gonna need some more ammunition pretty soon. That one. I didn't have enough fucking... Okay. There we go. Have I found the shop yet? I have not. Okay. So I will not pick up that key yet. Okay, green chest is pretty good. It's a gun. Green gun. Ooh, the gun muncher. Thank you. Yes. Okay. What are we gonna trade in though? Alright, so let's feed him the machine pistol. And let's feed him the flare gun. These should both be like pretty low tier guns, so it should give us something pretty low tier, which can be good. Tier does not, well, okay. Tier does not necessarily correlate with power directly. Oh, you're not hungry for more, huh? That's a damn shame. I was really hoping you were hungry for more. I would have fed him back the bow as well as the trash cannon. So there's specifically one gun in the lowest tier, or at least it shows up in brown boxes. I don't know if that literally makes it the lowest tier, but it's a sling, and it is the greatest boss killer in the game. Not literally, but like it's a very, very, very good boss killer. Oh, wax wings. So I would need that to get that thing, which we could do, but it's pretty unlikely to make that money. But I guess there's no reason to spend money to make it impossible. Smiley's revolver actually gives us a discount. Does that count now? It does. Okay. Smiley's revolver is actually also a pretty decent gun generally. Alright, what are we gonna use on this here boss? Probably Eye of the Beholster and Shotgun Full Hate. This is not a good boss for us. So, the pillars of something or other, kill pillars, I think. These guys are a bit of a nightmare. I pretty much always get hit once on these guys. Yeah, kill pillars. So, let's try and reduce that though. Great. Good start so far, really. I don't like that part where they just jump towards you, because it's like... Great. I mean, the good news is they don't have very high life, so as long as we're just in the business of zerging them, really, who gives a shit? Yeah, I mean, it sucked. I obviously did not want to take just 1 million damage, but like, whatever, they fucking died, I guess. Dueling pistol's awful. This gun is trash. I guess the good news is I have blanks remaining, so... Let us find a secret room. Could be on the, actually over here by the gun muncher. Could it be at the top? Theoretically, it could be. Could be at any of these walls, I guess, but it is not, or it seems that it is not. So it could potentially be in this here item room over here. Let us see. Seems to not be. That's a shame. Now, you know what? Let's just blank in the shop. Great. Oh. Speaking of great. Right. Okay. Alright. Well, this sucks. Obviously, I would have loved wax wings. Unfortunately, I cannot afford it, so I'm just going to buy a key and say sayonara. So, as you probably saw, when I threw my Molotov, and it did, you know, effectively nothing, it's because Shotgun Full of Hate creates the little poison puddles, and those poison puddles, any new ground effect will cover up old ones, so the poison puddles were eating away at the gasoline that was on fire from the Molotov, thus removing the fire from that location. It was just unfortunate, really. Not that the Molotov really would have made that fight better than, you know, the way it went, but I don't know. The kill pillars, I tend to feel like if I don't have an explosive weapon, the kill pillars are pretty much a guaranteed hit or two. Obviously, I played pretty terribly, and it was a few more than two, but I'm not too miffed about it. Kill pillars are pretty rough. Oh no, I have 6 shots. This is bad. Alright, new weapon for general clearing is probably Smileys. Smileys is good damage. Has the passive benefit of giving shop discounts, just like the pilot's thing. I don't believe they stack, but they may. You might be able to get a double discount. Right here. Nice thing about Smileys is that it allows you to fire incredibly quick. Which maybe is a downside, because of course you're using up more ammo. But obviously that also means the damage per second goes up. Nice. Alright, so let's just hope we don't have to pass through the hammer room on this floor. There were two paths right out of the gate, so I believe it is literally not possible to be forced into hammer room on this floor. Just because there's... Oh, fuck me. There's 2 things right at the start. 2 paths out of the beginning. I believe that always guarantees that you don't necessarily have to go through hammer room. There is hammer room. Yeah, I believe that we don't have to go through this. I think it'll reconnect with this path. And if it doesn't, fuck my ass. Not you. I'm just saying it because I'm a little bit miffed. Alright? I'm a little bit cheesed off. I don't really want somebody, specifically you, yes you, to fuck my ass. I don't want that. Okay. Where'd the bubble shot go? Didn't even fly to me. Fuck, it doesn't reconnect. So bullet idle I think is good. Gold amulet is like kind of whatever, I believe. Oh yeah, hey. Yeah, I'll take that up. Yeah, pretty much just need the one thing that I need flying for. Alright, so if this doesn't work, then my memory is fucking trash. If this doesn't lead me. Oh, you know what it might be? Okay, so it's you don't have to pass through the hammer room to get to the boss. That means this path that I'm currently going will lead to the boss, I believe. And if that's also not true, then it was fucking patched, and I'm pissed. Also, if I could get some ammo soon... Can you don't? Oh, fuck me, dude. Oh no, I don't really have a good gun. So either the holster is an okay gun. So whenever you get to the last shot in the clip, it'll pop out one of those guys, and they just kind of float around and shoot occasionally. I think they also might block bullets, which makes them pretty good, but the damage of the gun is not good. Let's see if he blocks bullets. Does not. Okay, ammo is back, thank God. Question is, are we going to put it in Smileys or wind-up gun? I think wind-up gun will last slightly longer from a full set of ammo. Okay, so that, yeah. So you can get to the dragon without going through the hammer room. But I probably want to go through the hammer room anyway, because it is blocking one of my item rooms. I do kind of want to be at least a little bit completionist. Maybe that's a little silly, though. I don't know. I'll probably, like, regret going through the hammer room as soon as I go through the hammer room, you know? No sooner than that, but, you know, the moment that I begin to go through, I'll just be like, why the fuck did I do this? What's wrong with me? Also, I like these wizards, the fact that they shoot the spinning shapes. I feel like it's a very clear homage to Kamek. That's the thing, right? Kamek? From the Marios? From the Marios? I think it's Kamek. I don't know, I'm not really a Nintendo dork, am I right? Can you not be jammed, please? Oh, thanks. It's also not true. Like, I'm an enormous Nintendo dork. I just haven't purchased a console, period, Nintendo or otherwise, in, well, since the Wii. And I didn't really buy that, so it's been a minute, for sure. Okay, this layout's a little weird. Because, yeah, they do tend to just kind of fucking run themselves into the pit. It's definitely not uncommon. There you go. But yeah, for like some fucking reason, right, Kamek, or I'm fairly certain it's Kamek, but in the event that I'm incorrect, the wizard Koopa from Super Mario World, for no apparent reason, shoots the fucking PlayStation symbols, which honestly, duh, it's a coincidence, right? Like, duh. But, you know, still. And I have to feel like these wizards are, at the very least, homage to that. I love this fucking gun. I don't remember the name of it, but it says like radical and shit. It's, yeah, it's just the rad gun. Yeah, and it fucking, it fucking kick flips. Whack. Whack! Alright, yeah, no, we're going through the hammer room because I'm a stupid idiot, because I'm a dummy. Yeah, we'll use the rad gun. It's pretty cool. I would say it might even be considered rad by some. Alright, we're good. Nice. Ah! Got it. Active reload. That's why I was saying whack, dude. Oh yeah, so this is how to send the arm up. There you go. Enjoy! Oh yeah, you send it up one floor by one. I remember now. Oh, the super turtle! Super space turtle! Alright. If you don't know what the fuck this is, it's basically my best friend, alright? So don't talk shit about the super space turtle, motherfucker. I'll find you. I think I go armor half heart. I think that's gonna be better than a full heart. I mean, it is literally better than a full heart, so. Any hoozle. I haven't gotten much use out of this Molotov, to be fair. It's a little unfortunate. Oh. Okay, it is difficult to focus on active reload and what is currently on the screen. So the super space turtle, by the way, it literally just attacks a lot, right? That's the entire. Ah, the attack that you guys actually haven't seen yet. So, ooh-wee, 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 Rick. All right, fuck me. He's not even there. Okay, well the rad gun's out of ammo. Let's use the holster for a moment. Nice dodge. So Super Space Turtle, sorry, I'm trying really fucking hard to like focus, and the active reload I believe was just overloading my brain. The Super Space Turtle just follows around and does damage. And that's it. That's literally all it does. But it's still my best friend ever. Mostly because it's actually like very high tier. The damage it does is pretty fucking good. And the fact that the damage it deals is not dependent on your ammunition is pretty sweet as well. So Alien Engine, by the way. I know I picked up Alien Engine early and was like, this thing's so good, but the downside with Alien Engine is that it has incredible knockback. I mean, ridiculous knockback. And by knockback, I guess I mean recoil. The damage is obscene, but I'll show you now that I've taken exactly one hit, despite having a blank left over. Just don't talk to me, right? So here, let me stop getting stuck. This is me running. Okay, so that's me running in the direction of the knockback. This is me running against it, right? I'm running to the right. So yeah, it's pretty obscene, the knockback it has. But again, the damage is bananas. But at that, I guess I'll do it. It was a nice little quick one, a little easy, right? Had a lot of health. Obviously, I would have liked to get a couple more master rounds, but we got 2 of them. Not too upset about the whole situation. Just a nice, clean run. Probably unlocked at least something. Made some nice roguelite progress. So that guy that I saved, though... wait, did I save the blank? I think I did, right? He's shopkeep in the Gungeon, not in the breach. In the Gungeon. He might also be in the breach, but I know he's in the Gungeon. And he only sells like amulets, but there is one other thing he sells. It's the owl, and I don't fully remember what the owl does. I just remember that it's busted. Gamma ray, hot lead, box, hazmat suit. All right. Yeah, I don't fully remember what the owl does, but all I recall is that it's like some of the toppest tier shit you can imagine. And as you can see, the breach actually it changes slightly as you actually progress. Like now there's this tent here and stuff. I think, does it change specifically when you do stuff with characters? I think that might be the case. So, okay, so this is the game guy. Yeah. So he doesn't want anything to do with me. There's a hunter somewhere that we'll have to save. There's a princess, I think, for that spot. And do we have anything extra new? No, this is the same stuff. So mailbox, flash ray. Flash. Right, so just hard stuff. Yeah, all right, we can get the weapons. It's fine. And is one of these 4? Yes. Sure. I will grab all those things and say thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Do all the good shit, and I'll see you guys back. If you want to watch Slay the Spire, there should be a Slay the Spire video going up every day that there's not an Enter the Gungeon video going up, which is to say, Enter the Gungeon, currently my plan is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Slay the Spire is going to remain on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. So it should be one video every day for a while. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep it up, but for a while. Because I'm splitting it across 2 games, I think it'll be alright. I think I won't really get burnt out too quickly. So, yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you later.